No, I'm fucking serious, Jennifer.
Okay.
I starve all day, every day. While your mom brings you the things that you want. So I can back up my fucking big dog talk.
It's not something you brag about.
I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of knocking the shit out of people. So just fucking open the door and talk.
I don't want to.
I can't hear you.
I said I don't want to.
I don't give a if you want to. You don't really have a choice as you're pregnant with my child.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing a certain video that I saw of a man telling his pregnant girlfriend not to accept food from her mother. This is a real video. This is not staged. This is not a skit. So let's check out the video and then I'll come back to share more about the whole story.
Go get my food if I want it.
Okay.
Whether you want food too is up to you.
Okay.
I am tired of literally starving day in and day out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I weigh 140 pounds by now.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking serious, Jennifer.
Okay.
I starve all day, every day. While your mom brings you the things that you want. Tell me, is that fair to me?
Bryce, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't
that
say
she's
shit
gonna
about it.
bring me stuff.
Huh?
I don't know that she's gonna bring me stuff if she wants
Then
to
you
bring
should
me
tell
stuff.
her no. Not unless there's enough for Bryce too. Because he literally sits here and starves every fucking day. And I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Now, this video got a lot of people angry and a lot of people talking. So let's check out their reaction and then I'll come back to share my thoughts.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I weigh 140 pounds by now.
Okay.
No, I'm serious, Jennifer.
Okay.
I starve all day, every day. While your mom brings you the things that you want.
Imagine being mad at your pregnant girlfriend because her mom be bringing her food and shit and she don't bring you nothing because you a dude and you ain't pregnant and shit. But, like, you mad because you hungry but you not pregnant, so you can just go to the store and get some food and shit because you a grown-ass man. But instead, you just get pissed off at your pregnant girlfriend and her mom for her not bringing enough food for her and you. You got to be a next-level bitch to be tripping over your pregnant girl's mom bringing her food, bro. Said, I'm withering away. She's just bringing you food. Like, she can't bring me anything? I mean, she could, but if she doesn't, who gives a fuck, bro? Run the KFC, grab you a couple drumsticks, and keep it pushing, gang. What is you want? Call your mom, and maybe she'll make you a box lunch and bring it to you, gang. Call Papa John's, order a pizza. Like, bro acting like, if you get something, I should get something too. See, this is the part of the relationship, like, dudes don't see, like, because, watch, she gonna leave him, right? And then if that's my homeboy, I hope my homeboy ain't that much of a hoe. I hope my homeboy behind closed doors is never this much of a bitch. But she'll say, I know, bro. He gonna come be like, she left me for no reason. Like, it really wasn't no reason. It definitely wasn't no reason.
Go get my food if I want it.
Okay.
Whether you want food too is up to you.
I don't know if y'all all seen that that whole video, but I will definitely see if I can share it because I'm not new enough on TikTok. But Bryce's mom, the way you TikTokers found Legion was ridiculous. Y'all need to find Bryce's mom so Bryce can fix him a plate because apparently he hungry. He telling this unbothered, pretty sure she all the way pregnant woman that he's starving. Bryce, now you know you wrong. You should have just called your mama if you was hungry. You wanted a plate? Call your mama. Where your mama at? So, everybody, let's just find Bryce's mama so Bryce's mom can take him a plate, make him a sandwich or something. He a little hungry. Okay? He's starving, losing weight.
But no. Not unless there's enough for Bryce too. Because he literally sits here.
Even though he acts like a child, he's a grown-ass man. He should be able to cook for himself.
And you're pregnant. He shouldn't be putting you through hell like that. Divorce papers.
She's gonna bring me stuff if she wants
Then
to
you
bring
should
me
tell her
stuff.
no. Not unless there's enough for Bryce.
You tell him no. Not unless there's enough for Bryce, too. Madam, if you don't take you and your unborn child and get out of there. Because the entitlement that he has over you and your body is dangerous. He said he wanted you and his unborn child to starve because he has no food. I don't know your guys' financial situation. I don't know if you've got any food anymore. But he was grown enough to get you pregnant. He was grown enough to get you pregnant. So he is grown enough to make his own food in that kitchen.
All day, every day. While your mom brings you the things that you...
Well, you know, you could always get in the car and go to the grocery store and get your own food as a whole grown adult. This is exactly what happens when you procreate with adult children. Please don't do this. You want to bitch and moan about the fact that your pregnant wife has food brought to her, food that she can only eat because she's going through morning sickness. And you're mad because your mommy didn't bring anything for me either. How old are you? Like, be for real.
Go get my food if I want it.
Okay.
Whether you want food too is up to you.
I have so many things to say about this. Number one, the sheer entitlement of these partners, and let's face it, they're probably cis men, okay? The sheer rage and anger and entitlement that they are expressing in these videos. I've seen a few of these videos now. Definitely watch this video. But oh my God, it's really scary. And I think that it comes from multiple facets of our broken system of patriarchy and sexism and misogyny and all of that. But yeah, you can just see how they turn into children, how they have temper tantrums. And I think it's really interesting how in these moments of transitional phases where families are starting to grow and someone is pregnant or there's going to be a baby on the way or whatever, and then it suddenly illuminates this sort of behavior. At least that's what it looks like to me. Maybe that behavior existed before it. But I just think it's really gross and awful, and this is a time when you should be nourishing each other and nourishing your partner who's about to give birth, and not making them feel like their needs are a burden or that it's reflecting negatively on you and it's like making you sick. Like, that's just bizarre behavior. Where is that coming from?
I am tired of literally starving day in and day out.
Come with me. That little boy needs to be shown something. So I want you to put this in front of his face, and I want you to turn the volume up loud. You listening? Son, I got something to show you. This is called a stove. There's these little turners on it, and when you turn them, they turn the stove on. It is quite literally the way that people have been heating up food for hundreds of years. If we turn around to the other side of the kitchen, you will see a refrigerator. Now, I'm pretty sure that you're used to going to yours to get a beer, but if you open the door, it can also be used to hold nutritious food. Look close. Fridge, stove. Let me show you one other. This implement right here is called a broom. Notice the big long stick that makes the handle. When I was a kid, my mother chased my 6'4" brother down the road through our neighborhood with one of these. And he didn't dare come back to the house until it was almost dark. Now, I am not above using the tricks my mama taught me. That young lady is carrying your child. You show her respect.
And if you are too stupid to figure out how to use a stove and a fridge to keep yourself fed when you get hungry, son, you deserve to starve. So quit being a damn selfish, immature brat. Don't make me come over there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I weigh 140 pounds by now.
Well, Bryce, I think I speak for all women when I say, I hope you starve until you reach 40 pounds. These gummies are really good, by the way. Actually, I hope you starve until you are unable to starve anymore. You know what I mean? That seems like it would be a blessing.
Go get my food if I want it. Whether you want food too is up to you.
You gotta run it. This is how those murder mysteries, documentaries, that's how they start. Like, he is a threat. We have got to recognize threats as they are. It's a threat. You're in danger. Like, your baby could get hurt. When it screams too loud, kind of danger. You could get hurt. No, that's an immediate leave situation.
Go get my food if I want it. Whether you want food too is up to you.
Baby, I ain't gonna lie, Bryce would have got the meanest cuss out. First of all, Bryce, bitch, I don't know my mama gonna bring me something, so shut up, go in there and make you some motherfucking noodles and get.
Tell me, is that fair to me?
As somebody who's dealt with a narcissistic baby daddy, please run fast. This is not it. You're not only carrying a child, your entire body is changing. Your organs are moving around, being squished. Your bladder is being kicked and poked, and your sciatica is probably screaming at you. Your esophagus is probably burning. You probably have really bad heartburn. Your butthole probably hurts. So the fact that he is angry at you because your mother is bringing you food because you are hungry. What? He's a grown-ass man who's capable of not only going out and getting his own food, but capable of making him a fucking sandwich. Making him eggs. Making him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Whatever. It's ramen noodles. Your body is going through so much shit. And I can be the first one to tell you that. As somebody who's had a heart transplant due to my pregnancy, I don't play. You can come live with me. I'll take you in. As for you, Bryce, I suggest you take the head out of your ass, and figure out a different plan, because this isn't it, sir. No, this is quite disgusting behavior coming from a grown-ass man. But then again, you're also a narcissistic asshole, it seems like. So until you realize that she's not only carrying your child, she's going to be pushing out your child, or worse, having a cesarean to have your child, and then having to heal from either or. But you want to complain about a $10 meal or a sandwich.
Not unless there's enough for Bryce too.
This sounds like a tantrum from a bratty teenager who didn't get his way. The level of entitlement to your mother and her resources. Maybe your mom can't afford to feed the two of you. You're her daughter, so she feels some sense of responsibility for you, even though you're grown. But he's not her child. Him talking like he's your brother. Like, why did mom give you something and not me? Because you're not her child. The fact that he tried to make you feel guilty for accepting food as if you're not a pregnant woman is disgusting. You are literally eating for two. One of the most dangerous things a woman could do is give birth. So here she is risking her life to bring forth his child. And instead of making her life easier and making her comfortable, he's adding to her stress. He's making this moment about him. And it should be about her and the baby. As long as the baby is well fed, that should be all that matters. But he can't get past himself. This level of selfishness is not going to make him a good father, because to be a good father, you're going to have to put your child's needs sometimes above your own. And he can't even do it now. And the baby's not even here yet.
Literally starving day in and day out.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
This woman is preggers, okay? And her mama, okay, brings her food, taking care of her because she's preggers. And this dude is super bothered because her mom brings her food and doesn't bring him any food. And he starves all day. You ain't got hands to make yourself something to eat? This is why I stay single. I don't know how some of y'all need to be single. You see the red flags? Girl, leave. It's only going to get worse when the baby is born. You know that.
I'm tired of literally starving day in and day out.
Okay.
Things like this, in particular, strike a chord with me. Because I used to work at a hotel. And one of the things me and my manager did, at the risk of our own jobs, because if the general manager or corporate or the owner found out, we would have been fired in a second. But we would shelter battered women, which made me, my experience with this made me realize that abuse is just as much mental as it is physical. Out of the 6 women we sheltered in my year and 10 months working there, all 6 of them went back. We told them, you can stay indefinitely, as long as you need, free of charge, rent free. But this poor woman is pregnant with that word I can't say because the video will get taken down, with that thing's child. If he's hungry, tell him to make himself a sandwich.
Okay, so now when I first saw the video, I was like, what is this guy saying? What is he up to? Why is he saying she should reject her mother's food if she's not including him in the meal? So I think the mother used to bring food for her, especially as she's craving things, and she doesn't pack enough for 2. She just packs for her daughter, and he's angry. Now I did a little digging and I found more videos of him talking, and it gives an idea of the dynamics of their relationship. So let's check out these videos, then I'll come back to talk more on this situation.
You're not working. That is not fair. And no matter what I eat, I get bitched at for eating it.
Because I told you not to drink some milk.
No, you told me don't eat anything that you bought with your money from what stupid ass piece of shit service you got.
It was from Wake.
But yet, I spend money on food stamps for you too, and I don't complain about you eating it.
It's not me complaining about it, it's that you're actually not supposed to touch it.
And that's not fair. So you're being rude to me, ignoring me over something that you bitched at me. We have no food.
Yeah, and that's really my problem. There is food out there, you're just too lazy to cook it or make it, or you didn't want it.
We don't even have meat.
We have hash browns and eggs.
I require high protein. Why do you think I'm losing weight so fucking fast? Open the door and talk to me.
No, I don't want to, and I don't have to.
Open the door and talk to me.
No.
Then I'm gonna open it myself.
You can stay the fuck away from me right now.
Why are you being rude to me?
I'm not being rude to you.
I said nothing to you besides explaining to you that I've been starved for 3 days.
I told you to eat just because you don't want hash.
The fact that I starved every single fucking
Bryce, I told you to eat. 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 It's not my problem that you didn't listen and decided not to.
Jennifer, there's nothing here for me to eat.
It's not my problem you don't want to make hash browns and eggs or some cereal.
I don't eat cereal, and I don't eat eggs that often. If at all.
Yeah, but when there's no food, you learn to deal with it.
So just open the door and talk.
I don't want to.
I can't hear you.
I said I don't want to.
I don't give a if you want to. You don't really have a choice as you're pregnant with my child.
It's my kid too. It's my kid too.
I don't care.
I'm not, no.
You're not wanting to work this out. You're not wanting to do shit. I literally have done nothing wrong. Nothing, Jennifer. You're pissed off, butthurt, everything in the world because I went and got fucking food because there is nothing here for me to eat.
I never said that's what I was upset about.
I still cannot hear you.
I never said that's what I was upset.
If you disrespect me and have the door closed, then I will pack my shit and get out.
Okay.
And don't fucking bother me.
Okay.
Don't even try and hit me with child support because I won't win. This is why you've gone through men constantly. It's because you don't want to work shit out. You go into your shell, you hide. You become a royal to every man that comes into your fucking life. So I can back up my big dog talk.
It's not something you brag about.
I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of knocking the shit out of people.
It's not something to be proud of. Tough guys don't talk about shit like that.
And I'm not your average tough guy.
Now in the videos you've just watched, she was locked in the bedroom and he was talking. I think they had a previous argument and he was just ranting and talking about their dynamics and the whole food thing. So apparently she had lost her job, or I won't say she had lost her job. She was going to move to another job. So she had resigned from the old job, and then the new job that she got all of a sudden told her that they cannot employ her at that moment. And I'm like, what kind of statement is that from the new job? So now she's jobless, and then I think she's living on food stamps or something like that. And because she's pregnant, she has a lot of hormones doing up and down, haywire in her body. And I don't think she was feeling very good at that point in time. Then the whole situation with her not getting a job and everything, and then trying to budget their money or something. So food was a problem in the house. And as a pregnant woman, you know, she has to eat what she wants to eat at the time she wants to eat, no matter what is happening. Anyway, when she put up the videos that you've just watched, a lot of people were concerned for her, and then she put up an update video.
All right, I'm just making this to let everybody know that I'm fine. We're fine. Everybody's fine. That was about a year ago. I did indeed leave him and kicked him out right after the videos where I'm hidden in the bathroom. If anybody wants to hear the actual story, let me know. It's kind of a lot, so it might be multiple parts, it might not be, who knows, but if you guys want to hear it, let me know.
So apparently the videos that we saw previously were old. She had left him and taken her daughter and everything, so she's doing well right now. She also did a story time.
So a video was requested unanimously to answer questions and just in general give a story time about what happened. So here we are. let me start off with, I did not think this was gonna blow up as big as it did. Thank you all for commenting, and liking it, and following me. It's much appreciated. Yeah. So, that morning, I woken up and I was not feeling the best. I can tell you that. I was feeling horrible. I was not having it. I was actually working. I worked a fast food job and I worked opening shift for most of the time. I worked from 5 a.m. to like 2 p.m. So yeah, there was that. So all these people that are like, oh, you guys don't have jobs? We had jobs. He was working a fast food job too. So, yeah. So we both had that day off, and he had gotten his paycheck, and he wanted to immediately take it and go and get fast food, which, it's your money. Do what you want. But I asked him, because we were trying to split the bills, I was like, hey, can we please pay the power bill? It's overdue. Like, after we pay the power bill, you can go do whatever you want. Can we please pay the power bill? I'll pay you back my half when I get paid. Type of... Yeah. He immediately went off on me for, like, an hour or two. Like, that little video you see of me just sitting on the couch and him yelling at me about my mom, that was the tail end of, like, getting berated for, like, 2 hours.
Now, this story time video is long. It's almost 10 minutes, and I cannot play everything. So I'm going to leave a link to our page so that you can go and check that particular video out and then get more context to their relationship dynamics. Now, this whole video reminds me of the cravings of pregnant women and how pregnant women do and undo, especially when they are hit with some very strange cravings, or just cravings that they need at that particular time. The whole issue of her telling him not to touch her milk and everything just reminded me of the cravings. Maybe she right during pregnancy, that was what she could stand at a particular point in time, so she was telling him not to touch her milk. Now, it might seem very selfish or something, but when pregnant women are having their cravings, please just answer them as they are asking for the things. So it might seem selfish, but remember that she was pregnant with her daughter. Anyway, check out some women acting weird and funny when they are craving some things.
Baby, what's wrong? There's no beans? Baby, you want me to go get you beans?
Where are you gonna get me beans, babe, at 9 o'clock at night?
I can go to Publix.
Beans?
Beans, yes, and then I'll make them for you.
You don't know how to make beans.
I suck at making beans, but I can learn. Beans.
I've been trying to teach you how to make beans for years. You want to learn beans from YouTube?
That's
You're never listening. You're not listening now. There's no beans. There's no beans. You're going to go to Publix. First of all, that's where you're wrong. When you get beans, you have to put them in a bowl of water overnight so they can get soft.
Oh my gosh, baby. Baby, I found you some beans.
Those are canned beans. It's not the same thing.
Baby, it's beans at least.
Beans at least. You know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
The easy way out.
It's not expired. It's not expired. Babe!
Because she wants her french fries.
I know, it's so stupid. I want fries. I know.
Why don't you get some?
I want them right now.
Let's order some french fries. Am I a bad husband for filming this? I don't think so.
Oh my god, I want them right now. I don't know what to do.
You're your best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Finally.
Yeah, hitting the spot.
Oh my god. I know. That was so stupid, but I don't know why I cried.
What is going on in there?
If you could follow me, my pregnant little dilly ball, a special treat awaits you. Surprise!
What is going on?
I know that you've been craving the Dairy Queen S'mores Blizzard, but since they don't have it right now, I'm bringing it to you. Couple scoops of cream. One moment. Who left the ice cream container out? Was it you, Jimmy? It's melting everywhere! Sorry. Now just a splash of milk. One granny, two granny, three granny, four. Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I'm so alone. Your blizzard's almost done. All right, now we just need to do the upside down test. Ready? You get a free blizzard. We're just gonna skip the upside down test. Here you go. One blizzard.
Thank you.
DQ'd. We do it for you.
Now, these videos remind me of a story that I read on Twitter X, where a woman was in the bus and someone was eating something beside her, and she started practically begging shamelessly the stranger that was eating something to please give her some, because her body was not normal at all. She was like, I need some of it now. And the person gave her. It also reminded me of a story that my cousin, who was a traffic warden, told me. She said that while she was on duty with her colleagues, a particular woman that they don't know from anywhere approached them. She was on a bike. In Nigeria, we use bike as a means of transportation. She was on a bike, a motorbike, and she was asking them if they knew where any Owambe was, and that is where any party was, because she was craving party jollof made with firewood, and she could not function. So she was with a takeaway pack, Tupperware, and she wanted to go and get the party jollof. She did not even want to know whether she knows the person that is doing the celebration, the party, or not. She just needed that party jollof. And the thing is that if she eventually found a place where they were doing party, and she just goes to meet the people in charge of the food, even if they know that she's not part of the celebrants, she's not part of the guests, she's not part of the celebrant family, she's not part of the family, just because she's pregnant and she's like telling them that I'm craving this thing, they would give her in surplus. They even tell her to first stay there, eat to her fill, then give her extra to go home, because everybody knows that when a pregnant woman is craving for something, you are supposed to just help out as best as you can, which is what I expected the partner of the creator of this video to have done. I know that things were tough and everything, but she was pregnant. Food is something that is necessary, and I just think that they did not have good communication, and then the whole finances was causing a strain on their relationship. The guy was not, I don't feel like he was empathetic to what she was going through. She too, she was just in her feelings because she was pregnant, and the hormones, it didn't make her to like understand a bit of what he was talking about. But then again, he's a grown man. He could have cooked the food that he wanted. If he cannot even cook for her, at least he will cook for himself. And it's just unfortunate that food was a triggering factor to the breakdown of their relationship. I think it was one of it. Probably has a lot of things that he has been doing that pissed her, and also the mother, because personally I would think that if the mother really liked the guy, she would make food for two. That's the honest truth. Because typically you're going to your daughter's place, your daughter is pregnant, and she has a fiance or boyfriend or partner or husband. I would think, maybe it's because I'm Nigerian or something, you will bring enough food for two, but probably she doesn't like the guy. That's why she was not interested in bringing for two, or maybe she felt like he was not providing for her daughter well or something. That's why she just brought only for her daughter. Anyway, that's my thoughts about the whole situation. I would love to hear your thoughts about this issue. What do you think? Do you think the man was right to tell her not to collect any food from her mother if her mother does not include his own portion in the food that she's bringing? Do you think he was right to react the way he did when she was not willing to communicate with him or not willing to discuss, as he was banging the door and saying? Do you think their finances and lack of food was what triggered this whole issue that they had, or do you think that there was already an underlying problem? If you are a female, if you are a woman, have you been pregnant? Have you experienced any pregnant cravings? Have you done some weird things when you could not get what you were craving for? I would love to hear your thoughts about this whole situation. I would love to read your answers to the questions that I've asked. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see